Interestingly, she even called her boss to request halting the entire mission, but who would stop chasing criminals for a kid? From the start, Irene was like a pawn picked. Irene was like an unknown, without any identity. Even MI6 didn't recognize her. Wasn't she just a pawn? As Irene spent time with Lisa, she gradually changed. A child's intuition influenced her judgment, leading her to secretly plot a daring plan. She planned to snatch the kid in the UK, asking her boss how to deal with captives first to ensure it. The boss coldly replied, "That's not our concern. We don't need to sympathize with a criminal's child." After hearing that, Irene became more motivated, then asked Lisa, "What's your plan if we cash in after this job?" Lisa shared her dream with Irene, saying she wanted to take the kid to Spain and start a little business. She mentioned Thomas' friend in Spain and even invited Irene to join her. Looking at Lisa's sincere smile, Irene felt a bit wobbly and you could see her complicated feelings. Many things just spiraled out of control as her plan quietly began taking shape. The heist was on, starting with their masks, and Lisa wore the infamous black goat mask. Little did she know that would haunt the kid. After a dramatic performance, they seized control of the bank, setting a timer for 5 minutes to unlock the armored car. The two individuals chained the armored vehicle, summoned all their strength to flip it over, and subsequently conducted a thorough search to locate the control system. One blast of the control system, and the door swung open, revealing gold that left them wide-eyed. But just then, Irene noticed Lisa had vanished. Upon searching, she found her caught by a security guard. Without hesitation, she took out the guard and sighed with relief upon seeing he was in a bulletproof vest, then quickly bolted. At that moment, the bank alarm blared, and as they planned their escape, a police car rolled up, and the boss realized they were ambushed. Having blown up the vehicle, they found no pursuers. As they celebrated, the warehouse door burst open, and suspicious agents stormed in. They all suddenly realized something was wrong inside, but it was too late. Amid the chaos, Irene began her own plot. Her target was the kid. At that precise moment, Lisa also hurried to find Irene, but unfortunately was knocked to the ground. Little Honey Bear witnessed this scene, planting a shadow of the black goat in her psyche, which stayed with her until she saw Irene take out the robber in the supermarket. From that day, Honey Bear saw the shadow. The story returns to Irene, the clever one, driving to Honey Bear's bedroom. She carefully whisked Honey Bear away, and as they left, the kid spotted a bloody goat before Irene smuggled her from London to Barcelona, Spain. Would a 5-year-old Honey Bear remember all that? Let's not forget what we could recall from age 5. I can't remember much. My memories started around age 7, so as Honey Bear grew, she likely forgot everything before age 6. Yet, a seed of curiosity started blooming within her, especially when all the homes had pictures of kids but not her. She began to question, why don't I have childhood photos? Irene, of course, had no answers. A seed in the heart, if not watered, will eventually bloom. That day, she began sketching a family tree from memory, and her adoptive father was shocked to find a space for a biological. Her adoptive father suddenly recalled never hearing about any relatives and hurried to the basement to check Honey Bear's records, where he found none written in the registrations. At this point, Irene's husband realized his wife had been hiding something from him. He didn't even recognize her anymore. Irene's husband and daughter uncovered their secrets. Meanwhile, poor Lisa still thinks of her daughter after 5 years in prison. She saw a former colleague's murder in the news, and her emotions boiled over. She was still on parole, and her job didn't allow her to touch a computer. At this moment, Lisa was completely losing it. She lashed out and punched her boss, realizing her daughter was still alive. Would she be able to find her daughter again? Now we understand Irene was always afraid of her past being investigated, afraid of losing her daughter, who isn't even her biological child. Irene, gritting through the pain, climbed up and rummaged through the tent until she found a first aid kit to patch herself up. Then she stole a truck and hurried home because Lisa must have been in her house already. Irene was right. Lisa was indeed in her house, and at that moment, her husband and daughter returned just in time. This was Lisa's first encounter with her daughter in 5 years, and seeing her girl brought tears to their mother's eyes. While her daughter and husband went out to pick up some things, Lisa went downstairs to grab a picture but bumped into 2 tough guys. Daniel didn't actually know Lisa, but she recognized him as Tom's friend from Spain. Daniel was the friend Thomas mentioned Lisa knew. Who was Irene? The undercover for that heist. I couldn't believe it. When Daniel heard this news, a million what the heck thoughts raced through his mind. Just then, his mercenaries informed him Irene had returned home. Daniel, thinking of countless reasons, instantly dispatched an assassination squad to kill Irene. Witnessing this, Lisa felt terrified. Fearing Daniel's assassination would threaten her daughter. To save her girl, she decided to trade gold like Irene did. Taking the gold into account, Daniel agreed, and the scene shifted back to Irene. She was bleeding out, but they couldn't hit the hospital. Her husband had to stitch her up instead. Irene again urged her husband to take their daughter to safety, yet she failed to realize the real danger wasn't Lisa. The real threat was Daniel's mercenaries. Irene found a photo on the ground after her husband left, realizing Lisa visited. She immediately gave herself a shot of adrenaline, and at that moment, the first assassin had arrived on the scene.